I don't know, like I'm so I don't know, like demoralized, I suppose. Because you see, there's no counterplay to this. Scaling Nasus, inting teammates, no counterplay, right? Because even if I go like 7-0 against Nasus, makes no difference, right? It just doesn't matter. Because they're gonna get all the dragons, so Nasus naturally scales with dragons, right? I mean, every dragon is good on Nasus, especially the new ones. The only one that's bad is the Chemtech one, right? The rest of them are busted, right? So the Wind Dragon, he moves quicker if he ults, right? That's OP for him. The the Hextech Dragon, right? Good for him because he gets what does he get? He get ability haste. Very good for him. Red Dragon, good for him. He gets extra AD and AoE if they get to Dragon Soul, right? Then we have the Mud Dragon or whatever, the Earth Dragon. Excellent for him because he gets resistances for free. Earth Dragon, and then there is the Green Dragon, whatever it's called, I don't know what it's called. Also very good for him because he regens better, right? So everything is good for him, right? They alt because you see the problem is I don't want to play this button. I don't want to click this button because next game I could be against um, scaling Nasus inting teammates again, and like I'm just gonna lose again, right? Because I to date do not know what to do. Pam para pam, and I supposed to be resting, right? Because right, if I don't rest well, I won't be able to perform. My productivity will be shit, right? At my work, right? Programming. And I can't play 101 anymore. I just can't do it anymore. It's like 400, 410 wins in a row now, right? And you see, the problem is you play against shitters in 101, and they keep picking stupid shit like Zed, like Yasuo, Akali, Kiana. Every single game, it's the same champions. Like, I'm effectively playing most of the time against Yasuo, Akali, Kiana, Yone, Zed. That's it. And occasionally Irelia, right? These six champions are like 90% of my games. Yasuo, I'd say 40% of my games are Yasuo. I can do the maths on it. Let's see. Because I'm telling you, Yasuo is like the most big champion. Let me just, Yasuo. So 364. Let's actually do the maths real quick. Most big champions in a. So my big guess is Yasuo, right? Yasuo, Akali, Zed, Yonya. Yonya, Kiana, Irelia, Riven. Who else gets picked a lot? Oh, Vex is actually quite often lately. I see her a lot. Let's see. Lucian is actually quite frequent as well. Pantheon is occasionally you see him. Yeah, Set is actually also quite quick, quite often. I see him. I'd say Darius would be next then. Okay, So Yasuo 364. Let's see, Akali 121. Zed 248. Let's see, Yoni. Akali popularity dropped lately, I have to say, because she used to be picked like almost all the time. Let's see, Kiana 95. So this is the picks, and this is total. Total is 395. 3,000. That's like how many games I played already. Just around. Whoops. So this should be the same. Yeah. What's the pick rate? Yeah. That's exactly what we want to do. And we want to make it as a percentage. Let's see, Irelia. 209. And you see, most of my games are against like gold players on like 101. And they pick Irelia. Like, I mean, Irelia is a hard to play champion. 27. 58. Let's see. 75. The Mr. Darius. 89. Interesting. So what's that? So it's 50% of the champions that I play. And 12%, so every 10th, well, every 11th, no. So 1 in 9 games approximately, I play against Yasuo. So I play 8 games, Yasuo game. I play 8 games, Yasuo game. And then Zed as well. So Zed and Yasuo are 1/5 of my games, right? 20%. Can you imagine, right? I play 4 games. Next game, it's probably going to be Zed or Yasuo. And like, if you add Irelia and Yoni, yeah, so 1/3. So these 4 champs, 1/3 of my entire play base. So if you ask me, hey, who are you playing against? It's gonna be either Yasuo, Zed, Yoni, or Irelia. Oh, Akali. Akali, yeah. So most picked would be these 4 champions. Yeah, these 4. Yasuo, Akali, Zed, and Irelia. Yeah, that to me, based on memory, I can tell you that's about right. Yeah. Akali used to be almost as frequently picked as Yasuo. I don't know why she is. Camille is actually uh, frequently picked as well. Let's see her. Nah, 39. You see, Camille is quite tricky to play, so people don't like her. Yeah, so it's Yasuo, Akali, Zed, and Irelia are the most picked. Man. Man. But surprisingly enough, with the strongest champion in one-on-one, I'd say like the S tier would be Tryndamere. Oh, LeBlanc is actually frequently. How, how could I forget about her? She's very frequently picked. What? 59 only? Come on. Yeah, so I'd say S tier in one-on-one would be Tryndamere. Warwick. Well, Warwick is not very versatile because he can heal against Warwick, I'd say. Renekton and Rek'Sai. This would be like I'd say, premier champions for 101. Tryndamere 61. So that's actually quite good. It's harder than I expected. Warwick, let's see. 44. Yank, yank, yank. Like out of if I were to pick out of those, I'd say Rek'Sai and Tryndamere are the top. The elite. The elite. Rek'Sai is one of the most broken champions 101, 8 times. 8 times out of 3,100 games. No one picks her. Such a busted champion. So this is what? 5.2. So Irelia gets picked more than these 4 broken champions combined. And Yasuo gets picked twice. Honestly, people are complaining about Tryndamere being overpowered, Nasus being overpowered in full games, so I went and played draft so they can ban if they want. And do you know who they banned? They banned Yasuo was the most popular ban. Irelia, I think, was a popular ban, and I think Yone was a popular ban. Everything else was open. I wonder if Jax gets picked. I don't see him a lot. Yeah, 51 games, Jax. I do not see Jax a lot. So there you have it. Most big champions are like this. In 1-1. Take care.